Hello, you are perfect. And a quick disclaimer, I guess I want to say before I start this video, is that while I was in Mexico, I was hanging out with my cousin and I was bonding with her. And she was wondering if she could paint my nails. And, I really didn't care anything of it. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, let's bond over this. And that's what she did. So that's, if I start like, boom, boom, just pointing or just showing something with my hands and you guys see this, it's like that is why. um, but yes, I am not gay, and I don't have anything against gay people. But well, you know what? That's probably another video idea. But today, what we're going to be talking about is more on the lines of what I was talking about on the previous video when I was in Mexico about semen retention. And I have made it to a very, very, you know, um, uh, high amount of days in a row. And I'm still on that count. And I just want to share the knowledge that I have been, learning throughout this journey. And one thing that I've learned that is very important for those men that are out there trying to do NoFap or retention is that you need to stay away from edging, like completely. You need to completely abstain from edging. And if you guys don't know what edging is, I highly recommend to look it up. But for those that do know what that is, or if you came back, if you paused the video and you came back and now know what that word is, it is actually worse than, well, okay, it's not worse than releasing, in my opinion, but it's pretty bad. It's almost as equally as bad as releasing, and it it sends really bad stuff to your mind and your brain and just the way that you think. Um, and well, how can you abstain from edging if you're very addicted, to porn? So just know the science of it, and that's that looking at a picture that has, for someone that is really into seeing pornographic images, they release dopamine into the brain. So it's like, oh, I'm seeing a bunch of naked people without trying at all, like just clicking on a mouse and typing on a keyboard. And that's something that we didn't have way back many years ago, many years ago. So now it's just so easy to get these dopamine hits. So this is sort of stemming, this video is stemming, with the NoFap and semen retention community. But this can also help anyone else out, whether you're a guy or a girl. And it's that if pictures, so I started looking at the science of this because I was really curious about this. If pictures like that can release dopamine, what other pictures can release dopamine? And I did some research on this type of stuff, and it was quite fascinating, like what I found. So if you, let's say you love cars, like I don't really know a lot about cars, but I come from a family that knows a lot about cars and like car mechanics, and like they know how to talk about what brand is like better for what, like speed or stuff like that. And if you are really into cars, you actually get dopamine hits off of seeing pictures of really nice looking cars. And not only pictures, but also seeing cars like, I don't know, a Lamborghini or like a Bugatti or a Tesla. I don't know, a really good car that you think is a cool car in real life. If you see it or if you see a picture of it, your brain releases dopamine. Um, so that's pretty interesting. There's a bunch of other things that release dopamine. If you really like that certain topics, look at pictures of that topic. One really popular thing that releases dopamine to everyone is cute images. if you look at pictures that are just adorable and cute, you get dopamine. I mean, sure, maybe you don't get as much dopamine as you get when you see pictures of naked people because you're fucking addicted. Pardon my French. But yeah, I mean, if you go through this path and you really, really feel like you need to see something, go ahead and look at something that isn't that, that isn't porn, that isn't a naked person, just, or a really revealing picture, Instead, look at, a picture that is adorable, picture that is so cute. Or if you're really into cars, look at really cool cars. Look at a picture that, you're like, that's what, I don't know. Like, look at a picture of buff people. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are into. Um, I'm trying to think. Look at a picture of prehistoric animals, or like monsters. I don't know. But y'all catch my drift. I um, I thought that was pretty cool. Um, that all of these images can release dopamine in the brain. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the video. Um, Thank you so much for watching this far, and keep learning and keep growing. Peace.